You broken my heart. You broke my heart without a sound. Like glass falling on silent ground. I trusted your smile, your gentle tone. Not knowing I would stand alone. You promised forever in whispered lies. I believed the stars in your eyes. I gave you my fears and my truth. You traded them for fleeting youth. Love felt warm inside your hands. Until you let it slip like sand. I waited through the darkest nights. Hoping you would choose what's right. My name faded from your breath. Slowly learning the shape of death. You walked away with careless ease. Leaving wounds no words could ease. I replayed memories like songs. Wondering where I went wrong. Your silence screamed louder than pain. Echoing through my fragile brain. I loved you more than I should. More than I knew, more than I could. You turned my trust into doubt. Turned my dreams inside out. I searched your face for regret. Found nothing but a cold sunset. My tears became my only friend. Teaching me how hearts can bend. I tried to hate you, failed instead. Love still whispered what we said. You were my home, my safe place. Now I run from your memory's face. Nights grew long, days lost color. The world felt distant, duller. I asked the moon why you changed. It stayed quiet, just as estranged. Your goodbye came without a fight. Like turning off a fading light. I held on while you let go. That imbalance hurt me so. I blamed myself for your choice. Silenced my own inner voice. Healing feels slow, unfair, unkind. Like teaching hope to a broken mind. I still flinch at your name. It sparks a familiar flame. Love should not feel like a crime. Or steal the peace of time. You moved on, I stayed still. Learning pain against my will. Every song reminds me of you. Every promise feels untrue. I grew tired of waiting for closure. Tired of loving what's over. My heart learned new ways to ache. New rules it didn't want to make. I realized love should not destroy. Or silence inner joy. You broke my heart, yes it's true. But you taught me what not to do. You broke my heart in quiet ways. Between the words you didn't say. I held your hand, you held your pride. Love faded while I still tried. You left before I saw the signs. Stole the warmth, left empty time. I trusted you with all my fears. You answered me with disappearing years. Your love felt real until it changed. Then everything felt rearranged. I waited for you to come back. While my world stayed off its track. You taught me how silence can hurt. More than anger, more than words. I searched for meaning in your eyes. Found reflections full of lies. You walked away without a glance. Like love was never given a chance. My heart kept asking what went wrong. While yours had already moved along. I carried us in my lonely chest. While you chased something else. I replayed memories every night. Trying to make them feel right. Your absence filled every room. Like a slowly growing gloom. I learned how love can disappear. Without a goodbye, without a tear. You were my dream, my favorite place. Now even your name feels unsafe. I blamed myself for your escape. For not being enough to make you stay. Healing feels like learning to breathe. After drowning in disbelief. Some days I miss what we were. Some days I'm glad it's over. You taught me love should not beg. Or break its own legs. I stopped waiting for your return. Letting old bridges burn. My heart grew tired of pain. Tired of hoping in vain. I deserved honesty, not delay. Not love that runs away. I still feel echoes of you. in things we used to do. But I no longer chase the past. I'm learning to let moments pass. You broke my heart, I won't deny. But you didn't take my sky. I still believe in something true. Even after losing you. My scars remind me I survived. That my soul is still alive. I walk forward, slower, strong. Learning where I belong. Love will find me when it's right. Not in shadows, not in fights. You were a lesson dressed as love. I rose above. You broke my heart before I knew how deeply I was tied to you. I gave you trust, I gave you time. You gave me wounds I couldn't hide. Your words once felt like gentle rain. Then turned into a quiet pain. I waited for your love to stay. While you were already on your way. You held my hand but not my heart. Left me guessing from the start. I built my world around your name. You walked away without the same. Your promises were soft and sweet. Then vanished underneath my feet. I searched for truth inside your eyes. Found empty space and practiced lies. You left me standing in between. What love was and what it seemed. My heart learned how to break in parts. Slow fractures, silent scars. I blamed myself for losing you. For things I didn't say or do. Nights grew heavy, days felt long. I tried to heal, but stayed strong. Your absence spoke in every sound. In empty rooms where you were found. I loved you past the warning signs. Ignored the cracks, ignored the lines. You taught me love should never cost. My peace, my sleep, my sense of self lost. I stopped chasing your reply. Stopped asking reasons why. I realized I deserved more than waiting by a closing door. Some days your memory still stings. Like unfinished, fragile things. But I no longer beg for care. From someone never really there. I'm learning how to choose my heart. To place myself at the start. You broke my heart, but hear me now. I'm healing, slowly, somehow. Your shadow fades with passing time. I take back what was once mine. My tears have turned to quiet strength. I've come a longer, wiser length. Love didn't fail, it just showed the path I wasn't meant to hold. I will love again, but free. With someone who stays and sees. You were a chapter, not the whole. Not the final shape of my soul. I let you go without a fight. Choosing peace. You broke my heart with silent hands. Left me stranded in shifting sands. I gave my all, my truth, my time. You turned away without a sign. The nights were long, the days were gray. I couldn't chase the pain away. I searched your eyes for warmth and care. Found only emptiness there. You whispered love but meant deceit. Left my soul an incomplete. I trusted dreams we shared as one. But all of that was gone, undone. The world felt heavy without your touch. I never thought I'd miss so much. Every memory, every laugh. Now echoes on a broken path. I tried to hate you, tried to fight. But love still lingered in the night. Your absence tore the world apart. But could not crush my aching heart. I walked alone through storm and rain. Carrying the quiet of my pain. The stars above seemed far away. As if they knew my skies were gray. I blamed myself for loving you. For feeling every joy we knew. But slowly, piece by piece, I found strength rising from the ground. The tears I cried began to heal. Revealing truths too deep to steal. I realized love cannot bind. A heart that frees itself in time. You broke my heart, yet left me whole. I found my spirit, found my soul. The memories hurt but teach me well. How fragile hearts can rise and dwell. In hope again, in trust anew. In light that shone because I grew. I no longer wait for your return. I let old bridges softly burn. The pain still whispers in the dark, but no longer leaves a permanent mark. I choose to love what lifts me high, not shadows fading in your lie. Each day I rise, each day I mend. Each night I learn that wounds can end. Your leaving taught me to survive. To feel, to live, to still thrive. I cherish now my quiet peace. My heart restored, my soul released. Love may hurt, but it teaches grace. Even in its harshest place. I walk with courage, not with fear. I hold my own love dear. No longer trapped in fleeting chains. No longer haunted by old pains. You broke my heart, yet here I stand. A stronger soul, a braver hand. I greet the world with open eyes. You broke my heart in subtle ways. Between the nights and empty days. I gave you love without a shield. You saw my soul completely revealed. Your touch once felt like home to me. Now it lives in memory. I trusted words you barely meant. Believed each promise that you sent. I stayed when doubts began to grow. You left before I could know. My name faded from your mind. While I was still far behind. You chose silence over truth. Left me bleeding without proof. I searched your face for something real. Found nothing I could feel. Your love became a distant sound. Lost somewhere I never found. I blamed my heart for loving you. For making pain feel new. Nights taught me how to cry alone. Holding a heart turned into stone. I waited for you to return. While my world continued to burn. You moved on with graceful ease. Left me on my wounded knees. I questioned every word I said. Every tear my pillow read. You were my dream, my sacred place. Now even time can't erase. I learned that love should never hurt. Or make someone feel less than dirt. I stopped begging for your care. Stopped pretending you were there. My heart grew tired of the chase. Of loving absence, loving space. I chose myself when you would not. Gathered strength you forgot. Healing came in broken parts. Slowly mending shattered hearts. I still remember what we were. Soft laughter, quiet blur. But memory no longer owns. The peace my spirit knows. I forgive you to breathe again. To loosen every chain. You broke my heart, it's true, it's clear. But I survived the fear. I am more than your goodbye. More than tears I couldn't hide. Love did not abandon me. It taught me how to see. I deserve a steady hand. A love that understands. Someone who chooses me each day. Not someone who walks away. I rise stronger than before. Open heart, unlocked door. Your shadow fades into the past. This pain was not meant to last. I walk forward calm and slow. Learning things I didn't know. My heart still beats with gentle art. Brave enough to start. You were a lesson wrapped in pain.